SANDHAN, All Gujarat Integrated Classroom.
સેટેલાઇટના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.
Good afternoon, viewers. I am Dr. Charu Shah, coming from Surendranagar, Sadguna Siyusha Mahila Home Science Arts Commerce College. Today, I wish to say something under the title Formal Words. With the skyrocketing progress of Gujarat state and its global recognition, it has now become very essential to learn English language for the people belong to a variety of vocations. Every other day, we find new companies cropping up in our state. Thousands of manforce will be needed with the foreigners pouring in. It will be necessary for those people to learn the global language, English, in order to communicate with the foreigners or the non-Gujarati people. As long as there are Gujarati people, it's okay. કે તમારી માતૃભાષાવાળા હોય તો વાંધો ન આવે. But what if they are foreigners? If somebody is coming from Germany, somebody is coming from London, in that case, they will not be able to understand what you are trying to communicate to them. It has now, under such situation, become more or less mandatory to learn the oral skills of English language. But the age being a factor, they cannot join back the schools of colleges. I am talking of such a class who are in the age group of maybe 24-25, who have finished their formal schooling and some maybe 1 or 2 years at the college. So now there is no chance that they can go back and take the formal education. So each person will have a different background of their academic side. So keeping those constraints in mind, I have formed a brief course of customized teaching, catering each individual with a separate course of training with a separate course. It is tailor-made courses having the formal words that are necessary as per each person's need. જે વોકેશનમાંથી જે ભાઈ આવતા હોય એને લગતા જે વર્ડ્સ જોતા હોય એના માટે એવા જ વર્ડ્સ તૈયાર કર્યા છે. વોટ વન પર્સન હેઝ ટુ લર્ન ધ અધર મે નોટ લર્ન ધેટ. એક વ્યક્તિ શીખતી હોય એ જ કોર્સ સિલેબસ બીજા માટે નહીં હોય. ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલી મેડ હશે, ટેલર મેડ હશે. Learning of English language or the communication skill, or let's call it functional English, is now the most urgent need. આપણે આખું ઇંગ્લિશમાં નથી જવું ડિટેલમાં, but we can go for functional English, જેનાથી તમારું કામ ચાલ્યું જાય. Without which one will not be in a position to climb the steps of growth. જો તમને ઇંગ્લિશ નહીં આવડતું હોય તો you will not be able to go further. It has become inevitable now. So let us together ponder upon this need on how to fulfill it. Can we take these people belonging to no particular age? They may be between the age of 20 to 70 years of age. 20 થી 70 વર્ષની ઉંમરના પણ હોઈ શકે છે. Belonging to a variety of vocations. They may be lawyers, doctors, barbers, mechanics, cab drivers, waiters, watchmen, beauticians, tailors, bank employers, receptionists, etc., etc. They are the ones who are already in their said vocations. If these people are equipped with the knowledge of their mother tongue and the national language Hindi, they will be limited to working their state only. તમને જો ફક્ત તમારી માતૃભાષા અને રાષ્ટ્રીય ભાષા હિન્દી આવડતી હોય તો તમે તમારા સ્ટેટમાં જ તમે સેટલ થઈ શકો એમ છો, તમે બીજા સ્ટેટમાં ન જઈ શકો. If these people have to deal with other people belonging to other states who do not understand their language, learning English will be the one and the only option left. These people might have completed their studies in vernacular language. સૌ પોતપોતાની માતૃભાષામાં સ્કૂલિંગ લીધું હશે એ લોકોએ. Anyhow, now they need to be equipped themselves with the knowledge of English language. Hence, as the English language has now become a link language, એક જોડતી ભાષા થઈ ગઈ છે between two states and two countries, gaining the communication skill in English language has become compulsory. But the big question that we face today is how to teach these people the English language. The learning process has to be short but effective. It should be such that one should be able to express himself in limited words. The course that I have prepared is a trial in that direction, and I am optimist that within a very short span and with the vocabulary of a few formal words, one can succeed in learning English language. I have practically tried it at home. I have trained quite a few people coming from various vocations, and I have remained successful up to quite a big extent that is up to 75%, and within 2 weeks of training they are able to communicate themselves. I have coined this course as customized English language teaching, coming under the wings of the word functional English. I have designed a new methodology wherein the English language teaching will not have a uniformity in the syllabus. એક પણ સિલેબસ બધા માટે કોમન નહીં હોય, બધાનું દરેકનું સિલેબસ જુદું હશે. The syllabus will vary from a group to another group. There will be no standardization. This customized or tailor-made English language teaching will cater differently to each one according to his or her needs. It will be need-based. The number of words which one needs to learn will be related to his or her vocation only. If you try to talk them on politics or weather, then they may not be able to communicate. So, only concerned with their work, they will be able to talk. What words or sentences a doctor needs to learn, a waiter need not learn those words or sentences. Each vocanist will have to learn different words according to his requirements. The best part will be one need not have the knowledge of reading English. Let's say one who comes from total vernacular language learn the English speaking skill through his mother tongue. Another important aspect is the absence of grammar learning. Yes, it will surprise you. The knowledge of grammar is essential only when one needs to write in any language. Now tell me, while learning our mother tongue, did our mother teach the language through grammar? Did she teach you all the rules? તમને વ્યાકરણના બધા વ્યાકરણના નિયમો સમજાવ્યા હતા તમારી મમ્મીએ તમને ગુજરાતી ભાષા શીખવાડતી વખતે? તો તમે એમને ગ્રામર વગર શીખી ગયા હતા ને? બોલતા શીખવું હોય તો એના માટે ગ્રામરના રૂલ્સ ફોલો થતા નથી. With the help of the knowledge of basic formal words, one can surely manage to communicate. Spoken language is, if observed minutely, flaunts all the grammar rules. તમે જો ધ્યાનથી કોઈક સાંભળો, બે વ્યક્તિ બોલતા હોય તો એમાં ગ્રામરનું ઘણું એ લોકો રૂલ્સ બ્રેક કરતા હોય છે. લેટ અસ સી સમ ગુજરાતી લેંગ્વેજ સ્પોકન અમંગ્સ ટુ ફ્રેન્ડ્સ. એક નાનો એવો મેં દાખલો દેખાડ્યો છે, બે ફ્રેન્ડ્સ વચ્ચેની વાતચીત છે. મિસ એક્સ, આવું છે? મિસ વાય, તું જા, હું આવું છું. મિસ એક્સ, હું મારું બાઇક ને તું તારું લેજે. મિસ વાય, તું ઉપડ. Well, these dialogues are simple and understandable. They do make sense. The communication is possible in this manner. બેવ જણ વચ્ચે સમજાઈ ગયું છે કે ભાઈ તું તારું લઈને ઉપર ને હું મારા લઈને ઉપર. પૂછે તારે આવું છે અને એકબીજા શું કહેવા માંગે છે સમજાઈ ગયું છે, પણ ગ્રામરનું શું? Well, are these sentences complete? Is the grammar correct? No. But at the same time, it succeeds in communicating. If the same is to be written, then it has to be as follows. આ જ વાક્યો જો તમે લખીને આપવાના હોય તો તમારે આખા વાક્ય લખવા પડે. શું તારે મારી સાથે આવવું છે? તું જઈ શકે છે? હું પછીથી મારી મેળે પહોંચી જઈશ. હું મારું બાઇક લઈને જાઉં છું, તું તારું બાઇક લઈને આવજે. સારું, હવે તું જઈ શકે છે. This is correct English according to the grammar. આની પહેલાં જે આપણે એક્ઝામ્પલ કોટ કર્યો એ પણ કરેક્ટ, એટલે તમે બોલી શકો, સમજાય તો જાય જ છે, પણ ગ્રામરના રૂલ્સ એમાં ફોલો થતા નથી. વોટ આઈ એમ ટ્રાઇંગ ટુ સે ઇઝ ગ્રામર ઇઝ નોટ મચ ટેકન ઇન ટુ કન્સિડરેશન while we communicate. That is functional English. This type of communication is called functional language, one that serves the purpose of conveying the message. When we learn our mother tongue at the age of 2 or 3 years, did our mother teach us the language through the rules of grammar? Did she tell us what the parts of speech are? What tenses or direct and indirect speech is? No. We just learned the language through imitation. Yes, so my friends, This is what I want to tell you, that we can form a syllabus with very few sentences or words to be learnt with the method of translation according to the needs of field that he or she belongs to. જે તે ક્ષેત્રના જે કંઈ બિલોંગ કરતા હોય એ લોકોને એની નીડ્સ પ્રમાણે શબ્દો તૈયાર કરવાના. The entire coaching can be done in a span of about just 2 weeks. Yes, believe me, it's not a period of 6 months, just 2 weeks. Here are the short examples of spoken English teaching for the variant vocational learners. So I have divided them. You can see it on the slide. Now let us take watchman at a multinational company. Look at the slide. We have this watchman, security. Now this security, what vocabulary he needs, I'll show you. These are the words. You can just read for yourself. Just a few words I've quoted. What, when, why, whose, when, whom, is, has, can, time, parking, available, name, card, permission, duty, return, excuse, thanks, should, give, take, come, go, sit, wait, vehicle, sorry, follow, understand, please, boss, supervisor, cooperate, etc. And the key sentences to be learnt will be: good morning, sir. Please show me your card. Whom do you want to meet? Do you have an appointment? Sorry, Mr. X is not in his office. Mr. X will return after 2 hours. You are not allowed to enter the building. You may park your car here. May I help you? Please enter your name in the register. I have to enter your name and time in this register. Sorry, I have to obey the rules of my boss. Mr. X wants to meet you, sir. Shall I send him in? Sorry, sir. Mr. X is busy at the moment. He'll be free within 10 minutes. Now, these are the key sentences which a security guard has to learn. And maybe few more here and there. But with this limited vocabulary and this limited knowledge of the sentences, a security guard can function his duties. And now next we have in the slide a cab driver. The vocabulary that I have selected for the cab driver is what, when, why, where, who, whom, is, are, have, can, should, please, thanks, time, distance, meter, area, local, signal, parking, license, locality, cross, engine, breakdown, forgot, return, take, and is, are, have, can, should, please, thanks, time, distance, meter, passenger, fuel, money, change, behave, stop, waiting, door, window, take, give, some, go. So these are the words for the vocabulary. And now the key sentences which I have selected for the cab driver are: sir, where do you want to go? Shall I take you through the main road or the market? There is a heavy traffic on that side, sir. There is no traffic on this road. We shall reach the bank in about 15 minutes. I need to fill petrol in my cab. Sorry, my cab has failed. Please take another cab. I will have to take my cab to a mechanic. The brakes are not effective. My charges will be rupees 450. I have no change. I shall park my car under that tree. You give me a phone call. I'll come to pick you up. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Sometime back I came to know from the newspapers that most of the cab drivers have learnt the English speaking skill in China, because the amount of foreigners that pour into China to have collaboration with other big industries, and they have to travel by the taxis. એટલે આ જે બધા ફોરેનર્સ આવે છે એ લોકોને બધાને ઇંગ્લિશ આવડતું હોય છે, પણ ચાઇનાના ટેક્સી ડ્રાઈવર્સને ફક્ત ચાઇનીઝ ભાષા જ આવડતી હતી. તો ત્યાં આગળ એ લોકોએ કોર્સીસ કરીને બધા ડ્રાઈવરોને બોલતા કરી દીધા છે. All the taxi drivers in China are now able to speak English language. The same way with this limited course, I think even our drivers, cab drivers, can at least run the show. They can manage. And next we have a beautician at a parlor. She is working on a customer. You can see that in the picture, it is very clear. And the vocabulary which they need to learn is again the words what, when, why, where, who, whom, is, short, trim, cut, flick, dark, light, blow dry, makeup, turn, glow, take, come, go, out. Are, have, has, can, should, sit, good morning, and all those customary words